Hey guys, I'm Michaela and welcome to my channel. Today's video is about my favorite anime from 2019. Now I know it's just about the end of April of 2020, but I still really want to do this video, and this is for people who hate watch or waiting for an episode every week, or you should definitely binge watch these anime. Alright, here we go. First one, Stars Align, an original anime, meaning that they didn't use any kind of source for the material. The most underrated anime of 2019, in my opinion. This anime tackles so many issues. The family drama that happens in this anime it happens in real life, plus it deals with a few LGBTQ issues as well. You wouldn't think there'd be so much drama in this show when it's about a boys' soft tennis club. But there is. You can watch the sub version or the dub version, since they're both on Hulu right now. Now, clearly you guys know how much I love English dub anime. However, I gotta say I like the sub better. Even though I've only seen a few clips of the dub, and I'm gonna watch the anime again in English since I love it so much, and I want to see how the other characters sound. So watch it however you want to, and tell me which version you prefer in the comments below when you watch it. I'm gonna talk about the majority of the boys' soft tennis members. Toma Shinjo, played by Josh Grell, the captain of the team, and is the only one who takes the game seriously. Maki Katsuragi, played by Justin Briner, a transfer student who is one of the best players despite being a beginner. He lives with his mom after his parents got divorced. Itsuki Amano, played by Derek Snow. He has a scar from the time his mom poured water on him when he was an infant. Ouch. Okay, Rentaru Futsu, played by Garrett Storms, the vice president of the club. He was born out of a teen pregnancy who was put up for adoption. Tsubasa Soga, played by Rico Fajardo. Yeah, he's the youngest of three in his family. His father disapproves of him quitting soccer to join tennis. Now Tsukinose, played by Matt Shipman, plays tennis even though his mom thinks it's a waste of time and thinks it's keeping him from his academics. Yuta Asuka, played by Brandon McInnes? Sorry. He's the manager of the club. They don't identify with either gender and feels like they should know what, or he or she should know what they want to be. Okay. Hopefully the more people watch it, maybe we'll get a season 2. When you finish all 12 episodes, you're going to want and need a season 2 after seeing that cliffhanger in the last episode. So watch it. It's on Hulu. Next one, Fire Force. This anime's creator / author, Atsushi Okubo, is the same guy who created the classic Soul Eater. So if you enjoyed Soul Eater, you will enjoy this anime. People are in agony from spontaneous human combustion. They're also known as first generation as well as infernals, who can't control their fire. So now the Fire Force is responsible for finding out the mystery behind the tragedies followed by fire. Newcomer Shinra, a third generation, who can shoot fire out of his feet, is joining Company 8 and is ready to use his power to keep the city from being covered in ash. But the only thing that might stop him is his past and a secret. Their opening song is Fire, pun intended. I'll put that in the description below. You gotta listen to it and watch it. A few characters. Shinra. I already talked about him earlier. He's played by Derek Snow. Akitaru, played by Jeremy Inman. He's the commander of the 8th Special Fire Brigade. Company 8 / Company 8 is also a non-ability user. By that I mean that there are people who develop pyrokinesis while retaining human form. They're second generation, third generation. Takehise, played by Chris Wakekamp, is a second generation who manipulates fire by utilizing different kind of firearms. He can be very intimidating and rarely shows any expressions on his face. Maki, played by Sarah Roach, is also a second generation who creates live fireballs and who is a skilled combatant. Hope I said that right. She's usually very kind, but then turns aggressive when somebody calls her names because of her muscular physique. And I'm going to talk about Iris, played by Alexis Tipton. She is also a non-ability user, who happens to be one of the 2 surviving nuns during the St. Raphael's convent fire. But she is a medic who prays for the people who have suffered from spontaneous human combustion. So if you're looking for some action, supernatural, some comedy, this is an anime for you. Recommended for ages 13 and up. So go watch the dub on Hulu. Next one, Given. Warning, this one is a boys' love. So it's not your cup of tea, that's fine. It's based on the manga, which is pretty tamed compared to some other boys' love manga I've read. So anyway, let's talk about what's about. Ritsuka Urayama didn't feel like doing any of his regular activities until he met Mafia Sato. Ritsuka started to regain his passion for music when he heard Mafia sing for the first time. He's overwhelmed and has a new inspiration for his music. Their relationship starts to change. Overall, great music. Everybody looks great. So go watch it on Crunchyroll if you don't mind reading subtitles. But it's really nice. And the music. Awesome. Okay. Fruits Basket's the reboot. Not going to talk about this one since I talked about it when I did a cover of the opening. I'll put it in the description below so you can check it out. So the next one's going to be Ahiru no Sora. Sora Kurumatani is judged on his short stature, so people don't expect him to be a basketball player. But what they don't know is that he's overcome his height problem and knows how to score baskets. His love for basketball comes from his mom, who is also a basketball player. He hopes to win the high school tournament, but there's a problem. Their basketball club is full of delinquents. Will Sora be able to put a team together in the time for the tournament? I don't know if you've seen Kuroko basketball, but compared to this show, I think Ahiru no Sora is more realistic. I've seen some clips and it has a lot of superpower effects, which I don't mind. It's on my plan to watch list. Plus, I like their character designs better. But I still think you should give Ahiru no Sora a try. So go watch it on Crunchyroll. It has subtitles. Next one. Omena is in your Savage season. I had to talk about this one since it didn't get enough love at the Crunchyroll Awards, which I did a video on. I'll put that in the description below as well. This anime is full of drama, romance, comedy. It's a group of 5 girls who come together in a literature club, but sometimes they read explicit, provocative scenes out loud where people can hear. Each girl is going through puberty, whether it's about having romantic feelings for someone for the first time or how the body's changing and they start to feel horny. So I'm going to put 2 links in the description box if you want to learn more about this awesome anime. Plus these guys, oh my goodness, these guys know how to put actual clips in their videos, so I'm still learning. So check out Hiding in Public's 9-minute video and or Mother's Basement 19-minute video. So, feel free to subscribe to them. They make some interesting and in-depth videos, but you should subscribe to me first if you haven't already. Next one, almost there. Sarazanmai, and another original anime. There's a little bit of action, fantasy, and supernatural element in this anime. I'm actually going to use the synopsis from myanimelist.net. Once again, make yourself a profile so you can keep with a bunch of anime that I recommended. I'll put the link in the description below, as well as the link to my profile. So here it is. I'm reading it now. After the noble Kappa kingdom falls to the Otter Empire, the Kappa prince Keppai loses much of his power and becomes helpless against the unseen Kappa zombies. Not the kind of zombies you see in The Walking Dead. Nothing like that. Still reading. These zombies plague the world and are the creations of the authors and manifestations of people's deepest desires. With no other choice, Keppai must rely on three young boys. Kazuki Yasaka, who must carry a box with him wherever he goes. Inta Janai, Kazuki's childhood friend. And Choi Kuji, a delinquent and a school truant. By having the mythical organ called a Shirkadama removed from them, the boys are able to become Kappa themselves and fight the Kappa zombies. However, to defeat them, the boys must connect with each other via their minds, bodies, and most importantly, secrets. As the Kappa kingdom relies on these boys, they must reveal themselves as they have never done before, all the while learning that connections are fragile and truly precious things. When you watch this anime, there's going to be a lot of whoa, or what happened, or what did I just watch moments. It's fun. An anime, you're going to think you saw the weirdest thing ever, but let me tell you, you haven't. Now, I didn't learn this until later, but there is an English dub version of this anime, which is great. But what upsets me is that they didn't put that version on Crunchyroll, where I watched the sub version. So now I have to watch it somewhere else or get it on DVD. But I can at least give a link to a short clip of what they do in the English dub in the description below. This clip involves singing. It's kind of like how Sailor Moon does the same thing during her transformation, or when she's about to take down an enemy every episode, at least the original Sailor Moon. So it's like that, except they're singing, and sometimes they take turns singing the lead. The guy who plays Inta, Justin Briner, in the English dub, he can sing. He sounds amazing, they all do, but the clip I'm putting in the description below happens to have Justin singing lead. So check it out. This is for ages 13 and up. The Rising of the Shield Hero. I'm not going to talk a lot about this one since Season 2 and 3 have already been confirmed. If that doesn't convince you to watch Season 1, I don't know what will. But let me tell you, you're going to be so frustrated through this series. And it's all because of one alpha character. But I'm not going to tell you, because you'll figure it out in no time. You know what's great about this anime? The openings and ending songs. Now, real quick, let's talk about the four cardinal heroes who are supposed to become the saviors of the kingdom of Mauro Mark, which is being tormented by the waves of catastrophe that is continuously making the citizens suffer. Naofumi, played by Billy Cammett, who won the Crunchyroll Award for Best English Voice Performance. Used to be a university student who is now the shield hero. Rin, played by Alan Lee, who comes from an alternative Japan that's more advanced and futuristic, and is a sword hero. Japan? Nope. Itsuki, played by Eric Kamira. He was a prep school kid who was hit by a speeding truck, then woke up becoming the bow hero. Motoyasu, played by Xander Mobus. He's easily persuaded by women and gullible, even though he can be very friendly, and he is the spear hero. So go binge all 25 episodes in English on Crunchyroll. Recommended for ages 13 up. Last one, almost there. Carol and Tuesday, an original anime. This anime has drama, there's sci-fi, and my favorite, a musical element. I'm going to go ahead and read the synopsis from myanimelist.net as well, since it describes it perfectly. It has been 50 years since mankind began its migration to the terraformed Mars, where they live by in the comforts of advancement in AI. Carol, played by Jeannie Tirado, lives in the metropolis of Alaba City, working part-time by day and playing keyboard by night. Tuesday, played by Brianna Knickerbocker, has run away from her home in Herschel City to escape the grip of her wealthy family and instead hopes to pursue music with her acoustic guitar. After a fateful encounter, the two decide to perform music together. Up against the AI singers that dominate the music world, the two of them believe that together they can convey their feelings through their songs. Will hard work and luck be enough for the duo to create the biggest miracle that Mars has ever seen? The majority of the music you hear in this anime deserves to be on the radio, or at least I want to be able to download the soundtrack. There's a lot of genres of music you're going to encounter, for example, pop, rap, soul, etc. Carol and Tuesday, the main characters as an artist, their music reminds me of Tori Kelly. Honest and touches the heart. Music. Plus, the character designs are amazing. They're so realistic that there's a high chance that you'll see a character who looks like you or reminds you of yourself. According to my animelist.net, it's recommended for ages 13 and up, but when I watched it on Netflix, it says it's for a mature audience, so just be aware they use explicit language every now and then. There's 24 episodes, so go watch the English dub version on Netflix. That's all I have for you for today. Thank you for watching. Make sure you check everything I said in the description box below and follow me on social media as well. I'm Michaela. Oh, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. I'm Michaela. See you later. Bye.